The Patriots may have finally found the heir to Tom Brady's throne, and his name is Drake Maye, who, with a handful of games left in the regular season, is looking like the frontrunner for MVP, which is to be expected from the replacement of the greatest QB of all time. Now, Drake Maye has a lot to live up to. He knows this, the organization knows this, and the fan base knows this. But let me tell you something. I'd be lying if I said I didn't think he could pull it off. That's how great he's been a year and a half into his NFL career. And there's no signs of Drake Maye slowing down. In fact, he is just getting started. Hell, let's take a look at last year. The lowest point in the Patriots' history since the turn of the century. They had just moved on from the greatest head coach of all time in Bill Belichick. They had moved on from their former first-round pick in Mac Jones. And now they were coming into a season where they had came off a 4-13 record. They were with a first-time head coach in Drake Maye, who had no head coaching experience at all. And Drake Maye was thrown into the fires. There wasn't a whole lot of talent around him his rookie year. Hell, there was no talent around him. And yet, he was just sent out there to do his best. And what does he end up doing? He ends up thriving. Now, it may not lead to very many wins his rookie year, but his talent and his skills are thrown on full display, and they do not go unnoticed. I mean, this team was bottom 3 in the NFL last season when it came to scoring points on the offensive end. And yet, Drake Maye was recognized as a Pro Bowler. And I know being a Pro Bowler doesn't mean much these days, especially at the quarterback position, because everyone and their mom declines that shit. But still, to be given a Pro Bowl nod your rookie year, even with mid numbers, just goes to show that his talent was spewing out. I mean, his rookie year, he puts up 15 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, has 2,200 passing yards while playing 13 games for the Patriots. And he only played 13 because he didn't start the beginning of the season, because the Patriots did that BS where they hold their QB out, their rookie QB out for the first few games, only to fold a couple of weeks into the season because, oh, guess what? That middle-of-the-road quarterback, yeah, he sucks, and if this team is going to be ass and we're going to lose anyway, why not just have our rookie quarterback play? Which is eventually what the Patriots came around to doing. I mean, my opinion on this is if you're going to hold your rookie quarterback out, hold him out for the entirety of his rookie year. Don't be doing that stupid shit where they throw him in mid-season only for him to get fucked anyway. Or you start him from the very beginning, and then he gets to play his entirety of his rookie year. Those are just a few ideas, okay? And if you're drafting a rookie quarterback and you're doing it in the first round, how are you going to tell their fan base that you don't see him being ready to start in the NFL his rookie season? That's some bullshit, all right? And the only exception to this is if they start him later in the season, but it's during a really weak part in their schedule. And then maybe he can flourish a bit, get a few easy wins onto his belt immediately. That might be the only exception here, but still, it's like if you're gonna bench him at the beginning of the season, then just stand on fucking business and don't play him at all, alright? And I know that there are other factors at play here, like maybe the owner coming in from the top and making a big boss call, or maybe it's the head coach who's trying to stay alive and trying not to lose his job here, because while he may not want to play the rookie quarterback and may not think he's ready, he might just have to, or else he's going to lose his job. And we've seen this time and time again where a team drafts a quarterback in the first round and then they have a head coach who isn't a first-year head coach, or maybe he is, but he's a coach that's been on this team for a while, and maybe he's failed once or twice with the organization already, so he's on a pretty short leash. And so if this QB doesn't work out for him, then guess what? He's fired. And most of the time, the head coach is fired anyway, and then heading into year number 2, the QB has a new head coach. He's already been 2 years in the league, and he has 2 different head coaches. It's hard for QBs to thrive, which is why many QBs may struggle in their first spot, but then find a redemption arc later on in their career. And I know I'm rambling here. We will get back to the Patriots and this 2025 season in a second, but for right now, I just wanted to remind you guys to slow down, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 10,000, and every subscription is greatly appreciated. Hell, we're about to hit 8,000, so please hit that subscription button. It goes a long way. All right, now let's get back to talking about the current Patriots. You see, the Patriots in 2025, they were projected to win only about 6 or 7 games. And yet here they are, week 12, and have a record of 9-2. Not only do they have a record of 9-2, but they are on an absolute roll. They started off the season 1-2 and ended up winning 8 games straight. And I'm telling you right now, they aren't going to lose a game before the bye week. And at that point, the only teams they have to worry about coming for their 1 seed in the AFC are the Broncos and the Colts, who also only have 2 losses. However, both teams have absolute gauntlets ahead of them, whereas even after the bye week, they have 3 out of 4 divisional games left, the Patriots do, along with a game against the Ravens, who have been up and down all season. So yes, this team could very easily win out and take the AFC under Drake Maye, who again is putting up incredible numbers. In 12 games for the Patriots this season, Drake Maye has gone out and thrown for over 3,000 passing yards, while also maintaining a completion percentage above 70%. Now these numbers are much improved and much better than a year ago when he played 13 games for the Patriots. And as for his touchdowns, they've skyrocketed all the way to 21, with his interceptions at only 6. What he won't do is turn it over this season. But it's not just the numbers you have to look at for why Drake Maye has improved this season. I mean, there are plenty of reasons for this. Maybe it's their new/old offensive coordinator in Josh McDaniels. He is one of the greatest offensive coordinators of all time and helped make Tom Brady who he truly is, while also being one of the worst head coaches of all time. It's a cycle, it's a pattern with Josh McDaniels. He'll be a New England Patriots OC for a couple years, then he'll go to the AFC West for some reason, be a head coach for a few years, struggle, come back as the offensive coordinator for the Patriots, and the cycle just repeats itself. So who knows? Maybe in a few years, he'll try and be the head coach for the Los Angeles Chargers. But anyway, back to Drake Maye here. He has improved mightily under Josh McDaniels, which is to be expected. Like I said, Josh McDaniels is really fucking good. And what's also helped is that he's improved his movement in the pocket. He's learned to stay in the pocket and be more controlled with his presence, because in his rookie season, he was scrambling and he was just running way too early. He was always in panic mode, and maybe it's because that offensive line was a whole hell of a lot worse last season, but still, he's come into his own in year 2, and he's really thrived with this new offense. He's just making better decisions when he's in the pocket, and that truly comes with experience and time learning, which is what he's had time to do, especially last offseason heading into this year. I mean, his ability to read defenses post-snap, combined with his already strong-ass arm and deep ball accuracy, I mean, those were all just conditions brewing, making a storm, and that storm has been Drake Maye this season. He has absolutely exploded onto the scene, and any doubters that he once had, whether it be coming out of college or coming out after year 1, yeah, they've dissipated, they're gone completely. What I'm gonna tell you right now is Drake Maye, not only is he going to win the MVP this season, but hell, he might take the Patriots far as fuck in the playoffs. Maybe he doesn't get 6-7 rings like Tom Brady. Maybe he doesn't win 6-7 MVPs like the GOAT. But what he will do is help New England carry on the tradition of having one of, if not the best quarterback in the NFL. Now, he isn't the only player on the Patriots offense to explode this season, okay? Because you also got a guy like Travion fucking Henderson. I believed in Travion Henderson since day 1, since the moment he was drafted to New England. I wanted my Chicago Bears to draft him so bad, didn't end up happening. And while the first half of the season may have looked terrible for him, you know, Mike Vrabel might have actually hated the dude for whatever reason, Travion has finally broken out. Now, did it take Antonio Gibson being out for the season due to a brutal injury and Ramondre Stevenson not being able to stay healthy for Travion to finally get his opportunities to start? Maybe. It might have taken it a lot, okay? And were there moments where it looked like Terrell Jennings from the practice squad might start and play over Travion? Yes. However, Travion, with the little opportunities he was given from Mike fucking Vrabel, all right, he shined and he's balled out. Hell, the last game the Patriots had, Travion had 3 touchdowns. The game before that, he broke out for 2 50-yard runs. He was so far in front of everybody that he was looking back at the sideline and was basically communicating with them, should I just go down or can I score the touchdown? He was looking like Dash from The Incredibles. And one thing I will give this Patriots team is that if they go down with an injury, their replacement is right there to step up. Their receivers, they've been going through a gauntlet of receivers because they just can't find ones that are healthy. However, Stephon Diggs has been a good #1 option. He wasn't so good early on, but he's really picked up the slack along with the rest of the offense. I feel like the offense has very much improved from where they were at in September. So shout out Stephon Diggs. You know, he's got Cardi B on his side. So even if he's struggling on the field, he won't really be that worried because off the field, he's got Cardi B to come home to. But a receiver I'm talking about is a guy like Mac Hollins. Mac Hollins has seen his numbers improve because there's a lot more openings at the wide receiver position, and Mac Hollins has balled the fuck out as of recently. But anyway, I think I've talked to everything Drake Maye that I've wanted to. I know that there's so much more to cover, but we will do that later on this season if the Patriots play like I think that they will. All right, I'll catch y'all later. Much love. Deuces.